What's up, guys? I just got this new Pac Man game, arcade game, and I'm going to show you how to replace the light tube that's inside the marquee here. And this is my first time doing it, so we're going to kind of do it together here. From what I understand, it's really easy, but we'll just get into it and see how it goes. Okay, I did notice that there are 3 screws on top, and they are like security screws with points on them, and I've got, it's called a security bit. There are 1, 2, 3, there are 6 points on this bit, and there is a hole in the center of it, and that is to grab the middle part of the screw. So what we're going to do here is we are going to try and open this sucker. This is the first time I've ever done this in my life. Alright, so it's looking pretty easy. This kit I got it at Home Depot. It was, I want to say 20 bucks, but I'm not sure. I'll give you a definite on that here in a minute. So this is really easy what I'm doing here right now. Alright, one out, and I'm just putting it down here on the game itself. And this one here might be stripped, but I think I might be able to get it out here. So just bear with me here. This is an original Ms.Pac Man Arcade from 1981. Alright guys, I got that screw out of there. As you can imagine, I'm really excited. This is my first ever arcade I've purchased. Ms.Pac Man is my favorite game, and I totally recommend it. This is the bits that my screwdriver came with. Really nice bits and screwdriver here. Alright, so back to this one here. Let's unscrew this puppy. We're going to get this one out now. Yes, I totally recommend getting your own arcade. Follow your dreams. Let's see. This is my first one, and we got the third one out. So now we're about to pull this sucker off, and I think you take this part off and then just pull the marquee from like this. So we're going to do that. Alright, so this comes right off. Real easy, just lifts right off, and wow. Yeah, the marquee just pulls right out, it looks like. So we're going to pull the marquee out. Wow. Whoa, there we go. Awesome. This is my first time doing it. This is the tube light. And there is the model number. Bear with me. There you go. That is the, not model number, the part number. There is the part number for the light, and we are going to pull this sucker out and put a new one in. I want to mention the first thing you want to do whenever you are inside of an arcade machine is to unplug it. I've learned recently that the inside of an arcade machine, especially the ones back in the day, have high voltage inside of them, and that's usually due to the CRT monitor that's in there, the old school monitors. So bear with me here guys, and we will take the old light out and put the new one in. Okay, to get this out, it's like the ones at home. You want to turn it till the little connectors, like that. See how it's even with that slot there? So you just pull it out, and it's the same on this side, and you want to be really delicate with these lights. Oh, there you go, just comes right out. Just be really careful with these lights, guys, because they can break really easily. You don't want the filament, you know, broken, especially inside your machine or on the ground. Okay guys, this is something I learned also. The guy that sold me this machine told me that you need a starter solenoid for the light inside the marquee, and this is the solenoid here. Here is the top of the solenoid, and it looks like to remove it, you want to turn it counterclockwise. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, the first thing you want to do is unscrew these bolts here on top of this, on top of the light holder, and behind here is the solenoid. So we want to get to that first, obviously. So I found that this tool that I bought tonight that is for the security bits is actually just big enough to fit around these bolts. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew these bolts here. It fits literally perfectly. Which is a godsend. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen. There, it's doing it. Loosen these bolts here. And I will give a link in the description as to what tool I bought so that you guys can get it yourself. I got it at Home Depot. It's a Husky. So I'm going to go ahead and finish loosening these bolts here. There we go. There, it's coming down. I'm going to pause it so I can catch this sucker. I've pulled it down and I want to show you guys exactly what I did to get to this point. All I did was, of course, unscrew these 3 bolts here, and literally all I did was gently turn it over and set it upside down. Now we've got access to the solenoid starter. Let me zoom in on that for you guys so you can see it real good, or focus it in, I should say. Well, it looks like that's about as good as I'm gonna get. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys the part number so you guys can get it as well. There you go. Lamp starter with condenser. Okay, and here's what the rest of it looks like, just to kind of give you an idea. And I don't know, guys, what any of this stuff does, so again, this is my first time doing this. And always make sure you unplug your machine before you work on it, for safety reasons. There we go. This is just to give you guys an idea. And it's from Chicago, Illinois. I learned that this video game was made, to my best knowledge, in, I can't remember the exact city, but it was made in Illinois. Let me see if I can get that for you. Hang on one second. Yeah, check this out, guys. This is the original manual to the Ms.Pac Man Arcade. It's January 1982. There we go. And it is, oh, Namco. It is from, there you go, Franklin Park, Illinois. That's just a little info for you guys. Okay, guys, I got it focused in for you. And it looks like it says, see where it says remove there? There's a little arrow pointing down on the left-hand side right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this sucker counterclockwise and it should come right out. So here we go. There we go. Look at that. Boom. It's out. And I had already pulled it out right before I recorded this part, just to give you guys a real good look as to how to do this. See these little grooves here? Super easy. Like when I put it back in, there are little nodes. See those 2 nodes? Circular nodes there. They go in the big part, the big circle. Let me focus that in for you. There we go. The big circle here and the big circle here. The nodes go in there, and I don't know if this matters or not, but I'm going to do it with the label facing front of the game, and you want to go like this. So we're going to get the new one now and put the new one in and see what happens. Okay, guys, I got the new one, and the guy that sold me this machine was nice enough to give me a new starter so that I could fix my light. And I didn't even know it needed this little sucker, but he was nice enough to mention that and give me one. So we're going to try to put this sucker in. Here we go, guys. Alright, there's the little node thingies, and I am going to put them on the big part of the circle. Like that. Boom. And it felt like it went right in there. So we're going to now turn clockwise. Boom. There, it clicked. So we should be good there, guys. Now I'm gonna close this sucker back up and we will get rolling on putting the new light in there. I like to give people details because it'll help you in the long run. It'll make your job go a whole lot smoother and more fun at the same time. So when you put this metal frame back in, I noticed that there is a lip right here, and that will help you, let me get that there, that will help you get it fitted to the frame of your machine. So just keep that in mind when you put this sucker back up. And it was super easy to put back on. And again, this Husky screwdriver was super helpful. Literally, this tip fit on the end of these bolts, and this is my first time doing this, guys. So just keep that in mind if you want to get a tool to do this little job. This thing is awesome. Okay, now I'm going to get the new light and we're going to put that sucker in there. Okay, guys, we're ready to put the new light in. I've got the label facing towards me. Alright, so what you want to do is you take these two little prongs here and you want them flat like this. And you want to just slide it in. Now we come over here, make it level like that, and then you want to turn it toward your down like this until you hear like a little click, and do it very easy. You don't want to break it. Easy. There. It's in there. Now we're going to close this sucker back up and turn her on and see what we get. Okay, guys, and I noticed when I was taking the glass off the actual marquee, these little slots hold in the marquee and they fell when I was taking it off. So obviously you just want to take these two little side pieces here and they go right here in this little groove here. And they just kind of sit there. And the other side. Just kind of sit it there. Just like that. Okay, guys, just for heads up, the marquee itself in this machine anyways is glass. So you want to be real careful with it. I've got mine sitting on a little chair here in front of the machine, and I also wiped it down on both sides with Windex, so we're going to go ahead and put it back in. And I also want to say a good idea to do is to put these grooves on first, so that way you can literally just set your marquee back in there. So I'm literally just going to slide these things on like this. Got one on, and here goes the other one. Just like that. Now I'm going to lift this sucker up in there. Okay, guys, when you put this in, there is a lip on the bottom right here. And it's imperative that this glass marquee fits into this lip here. And I've got the side grooves on, so see, that one's already coming off. But what you want to do, this one on the right is coming off a little bit, but you just want to make sure that when you put the marquee in, that it fits, see, there, that it fits into that groove, okay? And then, once it's in there, it's gonna hang a little bit until you can get the top cover back on through these holes. There's 3 holes, one there, one there, there's some old gum there, and one, where's it at? Right, I think it's right there, okay. So now I'm going to plug it in and see what we get here. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on at the switch and I'm going to turn the flash off and you'll see what we get here. There we go. That's what it looks like, guys. It's looking real bright. And of course the video doesn't do it justice. It looks pretty much brand new now. That's all there is to it, guys. All I got to do now is put the cover on and it'll be good to go. Alright, there we go, guys. I got the cover on and she's ready to roll. I'll put all the part numbers in the description so you guys can find that and get the parts yourself if you need to. Hope this video helped you out.